Good morning. Greetings from Jet Parts Incorporated. As you heard from Al, we're starting a new educational series on parts in the aviation industry. And I just wanted to go over some things that I've learned in my 15 years dealing with corporate aircraft parts and how the business works, and something that we use when we train new employees as buyers, because that's how we all start out, is understanding pricing and such, is this little chart here. We have list price, which is basically pricing from the OEM. There's a lot of customers that they typically don't shop. They're looking for the easy one-call scenario, get the price. They're not really worried about a budget. And then also FBOs, typically when you're making a markup on parts, it behooves you when you're making 20% or 15% to go to a higher number. So a lot of times parts are related to what motivation there is. It depends on what type of customer you are. And of course, if you're a customer looking for value, that's typically what we try to support here at Jet Parts Incorporated, is this line right here. Our prices typically are based on actual repair cost. I always encourage my team to find out what the current day repair cost is and price based on that. This line down here at the bottom represents other parts companies, reputable, and have great relationships themselves. We all work together to support you guys, but as you can see, some customers say, Danny, Jet Parts seems to be a little bit higher priced than other people I'm finding. Well, there are variables there that you have to pay attention to that we're going to do in another series, but you know, these parts could be as removed. It could be unrealistic. I teach my team that sometimes when you have an older tag, people are quoting a price based on a repair from many years ago, which ultimately results in an additional bill. So these are where we put supplemental bills. Everyone in the industry cannot stand that term, but it is a part of our business. You never know what's happened to your core, whether if it's a time change, typically that would be clean, but also depending on what was replaced during the last overhaul. These are things we're going to get into in another video, but just to begin, we talk about basic pricing. You have list price, and then for those shopping for value and going around in the market to people who support, whether it be Falcon, Gulfstream, Challenger, or Hawker, we start looking at parties like this. And of course, Jet Parts, we try to focus on value, warranty, and realistic pricing based on repair costs, because let's face it, no one knows what's coming off your airplane, only you do. So this is the first episode that we're doing for pricing and education. I hope you got something out of it, and there's a lot more to come, so be ready.